Hi guys, Heather here, Real Estate Concierge. Well, it is December, and this month is so fabulous in so many ways. I mean, it's Christmas, it's the holidays, first of all. I'm a huge holiday person, and it's a time where we get to finish our goals and we get to reset and think about the new opportunities and the new goals that are absolutely going to happen for you if you do it right. So I've been goal setting for many years. I mean, really since I started in business, really about 2003. I very clearly remember making my first goals, like as a professional, as a real person in the world, out of college and ready to start down this journey of life. And I have just been consistent with those pretty much every year. Sometimes they don't get hit, sometimes they don't, but it's really about the process. I've learned, I've stayed consistent, I've stayed on it, I've stayed important to me. I talk about them, I think about them, I do them. And then I know I achieve them because every year when I do my audit, that's when I figure out what happened and what didn't, what do I need to adjust and move forward. So how do you think about goals? Do you think about it, roll of the dice? Is that how you think about goals? Or are you more specific and strategic, and do you actually get things done? And if you do, share those comments with our community here so they can learn how to better do it. This is just one girl's opinion of how to do it. But anyway, so I was going to tell you guys 3 things of how to think about how to set your goals. So number 1, what you want to do is brainstorm. You just straight up brainstorm. So with our team here at Real Estate Concierge, we're doing actually a 4-week series. So the first week we did last week, and that was we sat in a room for 2 hours. We opened up our Google Hangout, or Google Drive, with a Word doc, and we just literally everything that came into our mind, that's what we put up. And it was a specific question, a specific topic. It was about creating relationships and building kind of business, okay? And that was like billboards and door knocking and marketing materials and social media and kickball, going to kickball games and bartending and how to meet people when you do that as your part-time job, and vlogging. Again, the ideas just go down the road. One of my goals is I want to try to meet and welcome some of our Japanese society here now that Toyota's here and all the Japanese businesses that have popped up. I have always had a special place in my heart for Japan. So that's one of my goals, right? And how am I going to build that out? So that was number 1. Just think big. Anything's possible. Who are you? What do you want to do? Not what others want you to do, but what do you want to do? So that's number 1, brainstorm. Week 2, which is where we're at right now, we just finished our 2-hour session. And that was about, okay, we brainstormed, we thought about those all week, we've let them marinate, and now we're gonna pick, and we're gonna start building out the how. So we did this paper, it was about 8 pages long, and we basically picked 3 goals. One was kind of like a high money or time investment, then one was like a middle time and or money investment, and the third one was like a small time and or money investment. And so we picked those goals based on those 3 criteria, and then we built out the how. We said, okay, what tools am I going to need? What am I going to need to purchase? What am I going to need to buy? The second one is who is going to be helpful for me to do this, or who do I need to connect with? The third one is what kind of processes am I going to need to make to help this idea get off the ground, if any? And we just literally broke it down in like a task-based approach. To get this goal off the ground, not necessarily maybe the finished product of what it is. So if your goal was, I want to have a billboard set up, maybe that goal we phased out through the end of the year, but what would be step 1 toward meeting that goal? Maybe that's analyzing the sites, maybe that's doing some research on if they work, maybe that's finding what companies even offer them, maybe that's finding what the budget is, maybe that's finding how long do you need to do it, how much money does it take, etc. So that would be our second week. So that is placing the how are we going to achieve, the what, okay, which is kind of, well, really the why, the purpose. What are we trying to achieve and why? Second one is the how piece. And then next week, the third piece, we're going to make vision boards. We're going to do it in this very room at our new Addison office that we love, and it's so fun and industrial, see missing tiles, electrical things hanging from the ceiling. And we're literally going to make vision boards, and we're going to take magazines just like these, and we're going to cut out photos that help embody the vision of what we're trying to achieve and what we want to build. And then we're going to hang this vision board up, and we're physically going to look at it every day, every week, every month, and we're going to audit it, and we're going to analyze it, we're going to stay focused, and we're going to stay committed to these goals. And that is how we do it. that's it. And tell you not, I make my goals more often than not. I make most of my goals every year, and it just really works. It makes you feel rewarding. In the thick of it, in the middle of it, you don't necessarily feel that way in the middle of July when you're like, oh my gosh, I feel so overwhelmed. I feel beat up. I feel like I can't get a win. And you look at your goals and you remind yourself, well, I've worked 7 months toward this goal. I've been consistent. I've held myself accountable. I've had my team hold me accountable. And I have achieved halfway of where I need to be with this goal, or I've done something to this goal. I'm going to keep on, and I'm going to finish this year strong and hard. So goals are an ongoing, forever thing that you're never going to like be done with or figure out how to do. It's just going to be always. We're always going to be improving incrementally. So I hope this helps. That's how I would break down the goals. That's how we're teaching our company and our team and our agents to do it. That's how I personally do it. And I find it to be very useful, very rewarding, very successful. If you have any more questions, feel free. We love talking about this stuff. And we thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful second week of December. And I hope you're bringing your holiday joy out in full force and giving lots of hugs and kisses to everybody you meet. And Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, and peace and prosperity to all. We will see you guys later. Bye.